Nightmare Beach is a slasher movie directed by Umberto Lenzi. That's the only reason why I wanted to watch it. This one is about breakers during spring break in a place. A biker gang leader is sentenced to death for the murder of a young woman. He says he's innocent. However, a few days later, the body is dug up and people don't know where it is. But a mysterious biker is going around electrocuting people to death, and people think that the biker gang leader is back from the dead. So this movie also has John Saxon as a cop, a sheriff, I think. And there's some other characters. There's like a pickpocket, there's a jokester, there's a pair of spring breakers. One of them's like a kind guy, the other one's a jerk. There's a bartender. There's a lot of like smaller characters. There's bikers, all sorts of characters. But this movie is so boring. They don't have like, there's like 4 kills in the first hour of this movie, and they're all done quick. They're not very like inventive. They're just really like quick and short. There's no stylistic flair to any of them. The movie's really boring because low stakes. The main character basically is looking for his friend, and then the bikers get involved. And honestly, the movie's just really slow and boring. There's some over-the-top kills here and there, but they're not entertaining. There's a couple of twists thrown in, really dragged out. The movie's only like an hour and a half, but I was so bored throughout the entire movie because the main character has like no stakes. He has no motivation besides finding his friend. You know, he can leave town if he wants to, but he doesn't, and he teams up with this bartender chick. Everyone else is like a terrible person, so like when they get killed, you think it'd be like, oh, they're getting their comeuppance, but it's done in such like a boring way. It's the equivalent of like just like walking up to someone and stabbing them and then walking away, and they go, ugh, and then they just cut away, and they don't revel in it, they don't build up, they don't have any, there's no flair to it. It's just a really cold, basic film. I was going to give this movie a higher rating, but honestly, just my personal enjoyment, it wasn't scary, thrilling, or enjoyable, so I give Nightmare Beach a 0 out of 10.